This is the second song that I'm doing since getting back to the Rise Up Singing project, so I'm going to get right to it. It's a Canadian song by a Canadian, and it's about being Canadian, and it's House of Orange. I took back my hand and I showed him the door. No dollar of mine would I part with this day for fueling the engine of a bloody, cruel war. In my forefathers' home far away, who fled the first famine wearing all that they owned, were called navigators, all ragged and torn, and built the Grand Trunk here and found a new home wherever their children were born. Their sons have no politics, none can recall allegiance from long generations before. Oh, this or oh, that name can't matter at all, or be cause enough for two war. And meanwhile my babies lie asleep in their beds, unlike their pale cousins who cower and cry, while kneecappers nail their poor dads to the floor and teach them to hate and to die. It's those cruel beggars who spurn the fair coin, the peace for their kids they could take at their will, since the day old King Billy prevailed at the Boyne. They've bombed and they've maimed and they've killed. Now they cry out for money and wail at the door, but home rule or republic, 'tis all of it shame and a curse for us here who want nothing of war. We're kindred in nothing but name. All rights and all wrongs have long since blown away, for causes are ashes where children lie slain, yet the damned UDL and the cruel IRA will tomorrow go murdering again. But no penny of mine will I add to the fray. Remember the Boyne, they will cry out in vain, for I've given my heart to the place I was born, and forgiven the whole House of Orange, King Billy and the whole House of Orange. That's it. House of Orange. Stan Rogers died in his 30s in a plane crash in Cincinnati, I think. He's one of my favorite songwriters. This is well on to being one of my favorite songs. I like it a lot. The way you play it is not difficult. No, that's not true. The way I play it is not difficult. Stan Rogers picks it in a lovely way. And I just strummed those chords one at a time. Here they are. I took back my hand and I showed him the door. So that's a B minor, A, G, and a D. Stay on D, then B minor, E minor, G, D, B minor, G, down to D, B minor, G, O, A. O's not a chord, O is me vocalizing. So the verses end either in my forefathers' home far away, and that's B minor, G, then an A, or they'll alternate. The next verse will end wherever their children were born. Hear the difference? So it will resolve down to D. So that'll be D minor, A, D. You can do those however you want. If you forget and you mix them up, you're playing that song. If you go, wherever their children were born, or if you go, wherever their children were born, doesn't matter. Who's going to know? Very, very meticulous Stan Rogers fans will know. But I'm a Stan Rogers fan, and I won't care. Just as long as you end on King Billy and the whole house of orange, or else it's going to sound like the song isn't over. And then people will be expecting more, and you'll have to make up some verses. And these are good verses, so you, anonymous listener, I don't know if you can make up verses as good as these on the spot if you play the wrong chords. So play the right chords. This song makes me sad. That's not true. It makes me sad. It makes me feel emotions. This is a song that makes me feel feelings. Perhaps you too. Have a good day.